What's up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Guy Like Collectibles video. So I've been seeing a lot of people doing like their top 50s, their top 25s, and all this. So my collection is a little different, right? Because unlike a lot of the collectors that have been doing their top 50s and top 25, they have some really, really big cards. I don't have a lot of big cards in my collection, but I do have a lot of nice cards. Cards that fit my collection because of what I collect. I think the most I've ever spent on a card, on one single card, I think it's like 125 bucks. So compared to a lot of other guys out there, I'm a rookie. You know what I mean? I'm still a baby in this. But how you call it? I just wanted to share my top 50. And my top 50, you're going to see, is a lot different than others' top 50. But I didn't do my top 50 based off of price or what they're worth. I just did it as top 50, and I did not put them in any particular order. I'm basically going from the newest to the oldest. So the oldest card will be my number one, so to speak, as I count down, and my newest card on this list will be number 50. So let's just get right to it. That way I don't waste too much time on here. At number 50, I'm going to put my Shohei Ohtani, my Aces card, the All Aces. It's a beautiful set. And I remember I got this from a buddy of mine. He sold me a collection that he was getting rid of. And I ended up picking this one up. So this is number 50. Number 49. This is a very important piece for me. This is Perucho Cepeda, who is Pedro Cepeda, who is the father of Orlando Cepeda. Now, this particular set is the 2020 The Dreams Fulfilled. This is like a Negro League Legends set. There's 5,000 of these sets printed. So I found this one graded, and it was cheap. It was about the same price as it would have been if I would have bought it raw. So I just figured I'd pick it up slab. And this is my 49. At number 48, this is a Best Performers, Bowman's Best, Pedro Martinez, like a cracked ice. This is a beautiful looking card. Really nice. Beautiful, sharp. And this is from 2018, if I'm not mistaken. But just a beautiful, beautiful card. A lot of shine on that. Really like that card. Then 48. This is 47. This is my Shohei Ohtani rookie base, number 700 in the series. And you know, what can I say, right? Shohei is the man. So he's probably gonna pitch this year. He had a great season this year. So one of those players that is transcending, you know what I mean? Next, another one, the American League MVP. We had the National, now there's the American League MVP. Rookie base, 2017 Aaron Judge rookie card. You know, he's one of those players, man. He's must watch, you know? Then we got the next one. I got a 2002 Topps Gold Rookie Cup Ichiro. I really love this set. Just the style of it. It's just a really beautiful set. And it's Ichiro, you know what I mean? So he should be getting into the Hall of Fame this year. So this is a nice card. Really like this card, this set. So then we have this one. I opened this one out of a pack. This is another guy who is going to be a Hall of Famer. One of the best hitters of all time. This is a 2001 Fleer Focus, Albert Pujols. I opened this out of a pack, and I got it graded at this year's National. I took it to the National with me, and they were able to grade it and have it ready for me by the end of the show. This is numbered to 999. As you can see there, I love this card. One of my favorite cards for sure. So I'm very happy to have this. Then it's funny because Brent Richards in his channel, he was showing these off about a week or two ago. The Hall or Nothing, the EX 2000. This is my Robbie Alomar. These look so good. See through. It's a beautiful card. So, and Robbie Alomar's my guy, so you know had to put this on the list of my top cards. Like I said, this list is not about monetary value. This is about what cards I love in my collection, and these are just some of the ones that I put up here. Here's the a 1999 Skybox Thunder, the Hypnotize set. Here's the Derek Jeter. Really like this card so much. I love the Hypnotize set. I have a Griffey, Jeter, but really feeling this Jeter. Very happy that I got this beautiful card. Then this one I picked up at a card show. It might have been in Philly, the Philly show. Not this past weekend, but the last time I went. And the show before that. This is a Bowman's Best. This is a refractor. I think this is a 97, I want to say. I might be wrong. Juan Gonzalez. He's another guy that I love to collect. I have a big PC of him. Alomar, Mattingly, Vic Power, just to name a few. But what a beautiful card with the Puerto Rican flag here. So I'm really digging this card a lot. So this was a nice pickup. Speaking of Don Mattingly, here's a 1996 Pinnacle, the Naturals Starburst. I've shown this before in the past. It's another one of my favorite cards. Just a beautiful looking card. You know what I mean? So really digging this. And then I have a 1990 Topps Gold Rookie Cup, Ken Griffey Jr. Awesome card. And this is a nostalgia card for me, you know what I mean? Why I really like it, because I remember, you know, when I was a kid opening up packs and getting this Griffey and like freaking out, you know, and it's like he was one of those players that, you know, became an icon basically in the the industry of or the sport. Here's another beautiful card, a 1988 score. This is the rookie and traded Roberto Alomar in a 9.5 in a CSG. Now, funny thing about this card is I ended up putting a bid on it. Bid started at 99 cents. And sure enough, it ended at 99 cents. So I got this for $1 plus shipping. So I think I paid $5 for it, $4.99 in total for this card. It's a beautiful card, you know. So just to think about it, right? A Hall of Fame rookie card for $5, you know, already slabbed. It was pretty incredible. So this is an awesome card. This one is an important card for me because this is a 1987 Topps, and the reason why this is an important card is because not only is it my favorite player, but this was the first set that I could remember buying as a kid, buying packs for as a kid. I was about maybe 8, 9 years old in 87. Let me see. Yeah, I was about 9 years old in 87. So Don Mattingly being my favorite player, part of my favorite team, and then, you know, just opening those packs, remembering, you know, just buying a ton of these packs and opening them up. So that's why it's an important card, and why it's one of my favorite cards. It's one of my favorite looking cards as well. Keeping that set going alive. Also, this was a big time rookie back then. Bo Jackson, the Future Stars. What a beautiful card this is. Him fielding. I love the different color on the Future Stars, the script. of the Future Stars plus the wood grain border. It's just a beautiful card. So had to have this on my top 50. You know what I mean? So like I said, this is a very different list of what you've been seeing on YouTube. Everybody's been showing all these cards that are like super high priced, and me, I'm just keeping it real simple. Um, and here's a 1986 Topps Traded Barry Bonds rookie card in a beautiful Godlike Collectibles slab. But I picked this up at the Philly show as well a couple months back. I'm actually going to be going. I didn't get to go to this Philly show, but on the 28th, I'm supposed to be going to what's this other show that I'm going to? The Brotherly Love show, I think. Me and a buddy of mine, we're going to be going to that, and that's going to be on the 28th. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I couldn't make the Philly show this time, just because of my schedule. I had to work and all that. The next one up is 1985 Topps. Now, this is a good card, and why it's memorable to me is because when I was a kid, I couldn't afford this card. And I used to see it in the glass, behind the glass in a lot of these shops, and I couldn't afford it. It was the Mark McGuire. Now it's a very affordable card. In this grade, it's probably a $20 card. But it's still an iconic card. Awesome card that, like I said, as a kid, I wanted to own and I couldn't. So now that I have it in my possession, even though the whole steroid thing and all the other stuff is still an important card in my collection to me, because of what it meant to me in my childhood, So this one's in really nice shape. Yeah, this one, like I said, this is in order from newest to, oldest. So this card would probably be like in my top 10 cards, hands down, no matter what era. This is a 1984 Donruss Don Mattingly, which is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite cards by far. Definitely top 5 rookie card in my collection, maybe top 3. This is such an important card and a beautiful card, and I got it at this year's National, so I was like super happy to find this card. Here's the back, but it's in such great shape. You know what I mean? For it being an 8, it's such a beautiful. Like you can't even tell it's an 8. Like if this number wasn't here, you would think it's a perfect 10. Another Mattingly card, rookie, 84 Fleer, beautiful card as well. Love him there fielding. He got the baby face. He don't got the mustache there, but really beautiful card. The Fleer 84. What else? I have the Topps and the O-Pee-Chee. I decided to show the O-Pee-Chee because they're both really the same card, just the name on it, the company name. But this is the 84 O-Pee-Chee Mattingly rookie, which I also picked up at the National along with the Donruss. The guy gave me a deal for both. I think I paid $80 for the set. I paid $40 each, so that was a pretty good deal. This one's at 8.5. Let me put these down here. I don't want them to fall. Then this is a 1983 rookie card of Wade Boggs, but this is the Fleer. I actually like the Fleer better than the Topps one that he had. I think the Topps itself, the 83 Topps, I love the design. I just like this picture better of Wade Boggs. He was on the base, kind of like leaning over, and it was just a bad shot of him. This one is a lot better. I like this one. So decided to put this one in my top 50 for sure. Who's this? Oh, yeah, I love this card. My favorite rookie card of his. This is a 1982 Donruss Cal Ripken Jr. rookie. I really love this card. I do like the 82 tops. I think it's the traded set. That one goes for a nice amount. But as far as like just regular rookie cards between the tops with the three players, this one and the Fleer, I really like this one the most. Picked this up at my LCS a while back. Beautiful card. Cal Ripken Jr., one of the greatest shortstops. Now, this is a great looking card. I just love this card. Probably my favorite Ricky Henderson card. It's a 1982 Topps Ricky. And I love this card because it's showing him what he does best, steal bases, right? He was just an awesome leadoff man. Great player. And it's just a sweet looking card, man. Just looks sharp. Like I said, these are in my top 50, and this is probably like a $2 card, ungraded. But it's just a beautiful card. Here's another beautiful card from 82. Nolan Ryan, 82. Tops. I love how the color coordinates with his uniform. It's just a sharp looking card. And this is in great shape. I got this at a flea market. I think I paid $2 for a little binder. It's like a very tiny, like, little book. It wasn't even a binder. And I had a bunch of Pirates players in it from like 90 Fleer. But at the end, they had a 81 Fleer Ricky Henderson. Two of them, actually. And then one of these. And she wanted $2 for the whole book. So I said, yeah, here you go. So it's a beautiful card. Great shape. I love this card. So... And then this is a 1981 Topps Ozzie Smith. This is one of my favorite Ozzie Smith cards. And him with the Padres. Beautiful card. An 8.5 CGC. I picked this one up for like $8 on eBay. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. It's a steal. What else? This one, I'm not a fan of the holder, but I think this is his best rookie card. And this is a Hall of Famer. This is Tim Raines, the 1981 Topps Traded. I love this card. It looks so awesome. Something about the 81 set with the hats and everything, how they color coordinated it. It just looks great. And the green pops. It just looks sharp. This is by far, to me, his best rookie card. Love this Tim Raines. Here's the back. But I got this for a great price too. So that's why I bought it in the Beckett slab. What else we got here? Let me just start getting another pile here ready. All right. This is probably my favorite Eddie Murray card. This is his 1979 Topps. This is his second year card. I love this card, and it's so well centered. I think I overpaid for this card. I paid a decent amount for it in a raw, ungraded, but it's still sharp, man. And putting it in this Mag Pro made it look even that much more better. What a gorgeous card. I really love this card. So I had to put this in my top 50 cards. Another card. I picked this up at a local show, which I'm actually going to on Saturday. They do it every month or every other month. So they're gonna be there again. And I bought this for $10 at a local show. Raw. It's got a little bit of a defect at the bottom here. I don't know if you can really tell. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of lifted there on the edge. But besides that, it's beautifully centered. Great condition. Just a beautiful card. So, got this 79 Nolan. This one's a special card for me. This is a 1979 Thurman Munson, but this is the Burger King version. As you can see, is number 2 and not, I think his number 300 and something in the Tops. But I've had this since I was a teenager, and it was my first Thurman Munson I ever got. And when I got it, I was super excited because my dad used to tell me stories about him, and about how great of a catcher he was, and also about how he passed and stuff like that. So this is a very special card in my collection, and that's why it's in my top 50. Here's another Thurman card. This is probably one of my favorite Thurman Munson cards. This is the 78 tops. I just love that he's all dressed in his gear. I love the orange of the gear, just that old school feel to it. It just a great looking card. It has the soft cap, you know what I mean? Like, the old school guys back in the day. And I just love this card. It's just a great looking shot. You know what I mean? And here's the back of it. So I picked this up at the same card show with the Nolan Ryan 79. I think I got this one for $5, but it's in great shape. No creases, no dings anywhere. Just a great looking card. So it's another one in my collection that I love. Picked this one up a while back. This is a Trophy Cup 1976 tops of Jim Rice. I really like this card, man. It's just a great looking card. You know what I mean? He was a good player. I grew up watching the rivalries between the Yankees and Boston. And Jim Rice was a hell of a hitter. So happy to have this in my collection as well. This one, very happy to get this. This is another Trophy Cup. I love Trophy Cup cards. Especially if they're Hall of Famers, even better, right? But this is the 1976 Gary Carter Trophy Cup. This is a really nice looking card of him. I really like this card of Carter. It's a sharp looking card. Really like it. You know what I mean? This is a cool card of him. Then, what do we got here? Oh, and this one I showed in my last video, one of my recent pickups. This is the 1974 Dave Parker in a CSG 6, the old style. I still believe that they have one of the greatest slabs. You know what I mean? Especially the newer ones with the black labels. But this is such a great card. And the funny thing is I missed out on this card in the last Philly show I went to. I was down to my last $20, right? I already had spent like $200 that day. And I was down to my last $20 for the day. And as I'm walking out, a table catches my eye. I see this, but right next to it, I see a 1950 Bowman Ralph Kiner. So the guy had the Kiner for $30. He had this one for $20. And I had the 20 in my hand. I was like, oh, man. So I started thinking in my mind, I was like, I don't have a Ralph Kiner Playing Days card. And I was like, I would really like a Ralph Kiner Playing Days card. I said, let me see. So I offered the guy $20 for the Kiner. And I said to myself, if he rejects it, then I'll buy the Parker. So he took the 20 on the Kiner. So I picked up the Kiner and I added it to my Hall of Fame binder. And I didn't get a chance to get the Parker. But now I was able to get one. So at least I got one. And, I'm happy to have it in my collection. So that's the little story on that. All right, let's go. We're almost there. We're getting there. The pile's almost done. Yeah, this is probably one of my top 5 cards. I got this year, and I love this card. Significant meaning about this card. First Puerto Rican to play in the major leagues. Hiram Bidhorn. This is his 1972 Puerto Rico sticker card. And this is a great card. I definitely overpaid for this, but I did not care. This is the card that I paid the most for in my collection. But it was out of fear of losing out on this card because I lost in a auction on this card, and I got outbid by like $1, and I was so pissed off. And I was like, if I ever see it again, I'm just gonna buy it. The guy had it for 125 with best offer, and instead of just making an offer out of fear of losing the card, I just bought it at 125. But I love this card, and I am so happy to have it and own it. It's a great card. He was not alive during this time. You know, he died back in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. But great card, and super happy to have it in my collection. Next one, another Puerto Rican great. First Puerto Rican to get into the Hall of Fame, and that's no other than Roberto Clemente. This is my first Playing Days Roberto Clemente card that I had ever purchased, and my first graded Clemente card. And this is probably my favorite one out of all the designs. This one and the 65. The 65, man, is such a beautiful, beautiful design. The top 65 is probably my favorite 60s design. So I'm looking forward to getting that card. That's up on my list to get. But this is a great card. Next up, this is a 1970 Topps Tony Oliva. Beautiful looking card. I've had this since I was a teenager. I bought this as a kid. And it's been in my collection ever since. Another guy, you know, that my dad told me about, how good of a hitter he was. And so I'm super stoked to have this in my collection. Then this is my before the Hiram Bithorn, this was the most expensive card I paid for. This is my 1969 Topps Mickey Mantle. It's in a 1. It's got creases and stuff like that, but it's got great eye appeal. You can't really tell, especially when it's inside the display case. You can't really tell on the creases unless you really like look at the card and start tilting it in all kinds of angles in the light. But this is a great looking mantle, and I love it because it's his last Playing Days card where you see all his totals for his career. So it's pretty awesome. I got this in a local card shop in PA. Another 69 Topps. Here's a Bob Clemente Roberto. And I got this one from Don Field of Dreams at the National. I bought this off of him. Beautiful card. Beautiful shape. So I cannot complain. I love this card too. This one, a 1965 Topps. Now this is my favorite 60s set. And this is a Santos Alomar rookie card. This is the father of Sandy Alomar and Roberto Alomar in a SGC6, and this is a beautiful looking copy of this card. I love this card so much, and I waited so long to get it because I was always trying to find the perfect condition on it, because I really love this card. So I finally found one, and I jumped on it. I jumped all over it. This one is, I picked this up at the National. This is also a 1965. Probably one of my favorite cards in my collection is the 1965 Tony Oliva. Probably my favorite All-Star rookie card is this Oliva. It's such a beautiful card. And this was, I think this probably was my first purchase at the National this year. And I love this card. Beautiful card. A little off-centered, but the image is great. Corners are sharp. You know what I mean? It's just a great looking card. Let's see where we're at. All right, we're getting closer now. We're getting closer to the end because we're nearing We're nearing the 50s. We're nearing the 50s. This is the last 60s card. A 1960 Elston Howard. Look at that. Sharp card. I bought this in Orlando, Florida. I went down there and I went to this this card shop out there in Orlando, and I found this for a couple bucks. What a great card. I love it. The baby blue in the background. Oh, man, this looks sharp. Really sharp card. First black man to play for the New York Yankees. It's just a great card. 1959 Topps Orlando Cepeda. Beautiful card. 59 set is a really nice set. I bought this in Pennsylvania in an antique show, antique store, a shop, and found this over there, and I picked this up. Beautiful looking card. Great shape. Corners are great. Little off center, but image is beautiful. So happy to have that. Now I got a 1958 Topps Warren Spahn. What a beautiful image this is. And this isn't a 1. And you're probably looking at it like, what the hell's wrong with it? Right? It's beautiful. How is that a 1? Right? Look at that. Look how sharp that card is. But has a pinhole right here under his name. Made it a 1. This is one of the cards I got from the Rated Rabbi. He was selling this. And it was on one of the trade nights that the 4 collectors were having. And I picked this one up off of him too, both of them. This is a Sandy Koufax 58. And this one also is a 1. But this has like a staple, 2 holes right there. It looks like somebody stapled it to a board, giving it a 1. So I was grateful because I was able to get it for cheaper. And I do not mind having it with a couple holes in it that are that tiny. It's a great image. I love the 58 set. Beautiful card. This one of my favorite cards in my collection, by far. This is a 1958 Topps rookie card of Hall of Famer Orlando Cepeda. What a beautiful image in a 2.5. I got this off of James Elite Hunters at the National. I went to his booth and picked it up. And it is such a beautiful card. And what makes it even better is that John Mangini wants this card. He wanted this card. But I was able to get it before he can get it. I love it. It's a beautiful card. And it's from James's personal collection, which makes it extra special. So, beautiful looking card. Then, I have a 1956 Topps Luis Arroyo. Now, Luis Arroyo, for those that don't know, was the first Puerto Rican to play for the New York Yankees. He was a relief pitcher for them. He won a championship with them. And this is a beautiful rookie card of his in a 5 with the gray back. Very sharp card. So, very happy to have that. He's also in the Puerto Rico Hall of Fame. So, pretty awesome. Then, here is a beautiful 1955. This is such a great set as well. There's a lot of beautiful cards in this set. But I love this Vic Power 1955 with the red fading out into the pink with the yellow. Just a beautiful card of Vic Power. So this looks like it's a white back, but great card. Down to my last 2. So this is a 1954 Topps, which is a great set as well. And this is also a Vic Power, but this is his rookie card with a beautiful bright yellow in the background. It just pops. This card just pops. Him making a catch there, stretching out at first base. Beautiful card. Beautiful back. Nice green in the back. And then the last card, which is my oldest card in my collection. It's a 1949, they say 48, 49 Leaf. And this is also a card I picked up at the National. This is Johnny Mize in a 2, but it's a beautiful, beautiful card. Got this for really good price, and I'm super happy to have it. I think I paid like $40 for this at the National, and it's in great shape. I think it probably has like a small little bend somewhere, but you can't really tell, man. Like, you really gotta like dig into this card to look at it to find it. But what great registration, what great color. Just a great, great card. So, like I said, this is my top 50. Not in any particular order, just 50 of my favorite cards in my collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.